Hello everyone, my name is Chaos in the Sky, and welcome to the return of an old series of not just mine, but my good friend RTK623, who is joining me today. How's it going, RTK?
Hello, hello.
Glad to have you here.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say more, so we're so good at this.
Yeah.
We're great YouTubers. But anyways, this is Megaman Battle Network 5, Team ProtoMan and Team Colonel. As you can see, I used to call him Colonel, but now I know that it's actually pronounced Colonel.
He's been corrected.
Yeah, numerous times. But anyways, this is a series that RTK and I did back in the day, and I think we decided to leave the old videos up, so you can probably go find the playlist for that on our channel somewhere. But me and RTK, it was like 2 years ago, we did versus playthrough of Megaman Battle Network 6, Cybeast, Rhaegar, and Falzar, which I won. And
I got fucked, okay?
Wow!
The clown man thing.
You've already demonetized our video!
You're welcome!
My word. Control your language.
Noises. Just put dolphin
Put dolphin. You want me to edit?
I'll edit.
I hate this man. But, anyways, we did Battle Network 5, and we got, 14 videos in or something, and then we recorded, the next 8 videos, but never got them uploaded because we just both got way too busy and couldn't do it. So, we decided to bring it back.
And I was busy with... I don't know what I was busy with.
Yeah,
Whatever RTK does.
RTK is always busy, and I had a lot of school at the time. But we decided to bring it back and redo Battle Network 5. We're starting back from the beginning because we lost the old save files, and like I said, there were a few videos recorded that were lost to the ether. So there was really no way to do it other than restarting it. So that's what we decided to do.
Yeah, that and neither one of us had the save files to the original.
I definitely said that.
Oh, you did? I was not...
As I said, we're both very professional YouTubers. We know how to do our jobs.
Yeah,
but,
so anyways, the rules will probably be the same for the last one. We're going to have a 20-minute timer. Once we unlock Higsby's shop, we'll be allowed... It's the same thing! Stop, shop! It's a stop and save, okay? Have you ever been to a stop and save?
I've never even heard of that.
It's like a mini market, pretty much.
Do you want to continue saying the rules?
Yes, the rules are, once we get the Higsby's shop, we'll be allowed to use one code per episode, I believe.
But we have to take the time out of our run to go to the shop and put it in. So it's not like we can just...
we can't do it before. It has to be shown on screen.
Yeah, we have to do it during the video, so we're actually losing time to go and get a chip.
Yes, we also did decide that we can edit our chipsets or chip folders off screen.
But we can also do them on screen if we want to use our time for it. But in between videos, if we want to, we can.
Yes, and I believe that's... we did have a rule where if someone dies...
You get one freebie.
Yes, you get one freebie.
Yeah.
And then you get a delay afterwards, and it adds up for each time you die. So, say it's a 15-second delay for the second time you die. It's another 15 seconds after the third time you die. And that applies to the next episode afterwards.
Yeah, the next episode at the start of it, you have to wait for that delay. And I would say that I doubt either of us is going to die more than 3 or 4 times in a single video, but we should probably...
I probably will.
Whatever. We should probably cap that at 1 minute. You can't be delayed for more than a minute at the start of the next video, because more than a minute of sitting still is just horrible. Yeah. So that's what we'll do. So your first death is a freebie, and then every death is 15 seconds added. If you get past 5 deaths, it caps at 1 minute. You can't be held back for more than a minute.
Yes, and that's per episode for the deaths, so it resets after each episode.
Yes, you reset back to 0 in the next episode. Like part 3, I die 4 times, I wait a minute, or 45 seconds, whatever, next time, and then the following video on part 4, I'm back to 0 deaths, so I get my freebie back.
Yeah.
Alright.
I believe that's it for the rules, so...
I'm pretty sure. Also, I think this is pretty obvious, but the winner is the first person to get to the end screen, where it says the end, because I think it says the end at every Mega Man game. But, you don't just have to beat the final boss, you also have to get to the end of all the cutscenes. But, I mean, all you're gonna do is skip through the cutscenes, so that doesn't really matter. But,
yeah.
Basically, that means, just in, our 6th playthrough, where I got to the end, RTK kept playing until I got through all of the cutscenes at the end, so he got to get a little bit further than if he had stopped when I beat Falzar and Rhaegar, whoever
I basically beat, Falzar as you finished the game.
Did you? I thought that you got stopped right outside of Falzar.
No, I had fought him, multiple times.
Did you?
Yeah. I got to
I
him
could
and
have
fought him like
sworn
twice.
that you lost, or that you ended at Circus Man's third fight. Or
I
second
don't
fight.
remember exactly, because
We'll
I
have to go
remember
back and
getting to Falzar.
I think you
remember
might be
fighting him.
remembering when you just played the game, not when we were versing. We've been talking for 5 minutes and we haven't started yet. We need to get going.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I dropped the timer.
Oh no! RTK keeps track of the timer and I keep track of most everything else.
Okay, so as soon as
By the
I
way,
hit the timer, we're gonna hit start.
by the way, in case you don't realize, I am playing Team ProtoMan and he is playing Team Colonel. So you can see the screen right now and see where it says ProtoMan and Colonel, so you know who is who.
All right, ready?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, start.
Let's go. Starting a new game, boys. I'm so pumped to play this game. By the way, we don't read any cutscenes or anything. We skip through them.
Yeah, we
since
skip
it's a
them.
versus. So, this isn't a playthrough. I'm sorry if you're watching this to try and read the story, which the story of the Megaman Battle Network games is actually pretty good, I feel like.
All of them are generally pretty good. I didn't like 4's story.
I was just about to say, I think 4 is probably, in my opinion, the weakest entry in terms of story.
It has that tournament thing, which adds to replayability, but it doesn't add much to the game. Terms of,
I liked it, but I definitely think that Mega Man 4 drags the most in terms of story. Although I really do like the whole Meteor with Duo and whatnot at the end.
I just don't like having to fight the same boss over and over.
That's fair, 100%. We also are not allowed. We're not allowed to use the Visual Boy Advance's hyperspeed feature.
Yes, I literally have it disabled.
I think mine is still set to L2, but I just do not use it. So I mean, obviously these people can see on the screen if I were to cheat, so I won't be cheating.
I had to set my my L and R to my triggers because my right bumper is broken now. So.
Oh no! I actually don't
know.
I think mine are set to L and R, and yeah, they are. And then my trigger, I don't know what my right trigger does, but my left trigger is hyperspeed.
They probably don't do anything. I usually have them as like speed up, but I probably don't have it now.
I have to remember everything about this game now to make sure I go through it in a timely manner. I haven't played a Battle Network game, period, since our race 2 years ago.
You know, I played Star Force, the original, just after like a year ago, just because I felt like doing it.
Dude, we need to do the Star Force games at some point because I love all 3 of them.
I totally was not holding B for like a second, pressing A. I'm like, why would I do that?
I just made it to the tutorial with the Medar.
I'm killing Medar now.
Oh, you're ahead of me a little bit. I got a little confused at first because I wasn't reading the text because we're going fast.
That happened to me so much.
Yeah.
Before.
So I thought, like, this is the part where you go and fix her oven by jacking into the oven, right? But I think that's a different game. I think that's 4, actually.
That's in 6.
Is it 6?
I'm pretty sure.
It's 4 or 6. I think it is 6, but I don't remember.
Because you go to fix it, and then you have to fight that... well, you always fight Medar in the beginning.
Yeah, even in Star Force.
I remember when I was younger, I always used to call them Mutter.
Mutter? That's great.
Yeah, I always called them Mutter.
It's not as bad as me calling Colonel Colonel, though.
I think I called it Colonel at first, too, and then my dad corrected me at the time. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Don't you dare disrespect our colonels like that.
Goddamn Pokemon Nazi.
Wow.
No.
Just had to bring politics into the video, didn't you?
Are Nazis political?
I mean, technically speaking, but not really. In the year of 2018, can't mention anything remotely political. That's how it goes now, don't you know?
Unfortunate.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
By the way, if RTK ever goes slightly robot-y, it will fix itself really quickly. My internet is spotty, as many of my viewers know, but it actually hasn't happened at all yet. So hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah, I mean, we tried to record this before last week, and
yeah, last week was not good.
Issues.
Yeah, the people who were laying fiber optic in my area cut my power like 5 times.
Yeah, so each time we would record the audio or get the audio ready.
I can't believe I'm so mad I just messed up the first counter hit thing.
Oh, I'm already in AC/DC area.
No, stop! I got screwed over by trying to jack into the kitchen, and now you're ahead of me.
This is how it happened, but in reverse last time.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I won Network 6. Dude, I tell you what, it doesn't... I'm going to say exactly what I said the last time we did this race 2 years ago. It does not matter in the slightest how much of a lead I get on you, because I will never defeat Nebula Gray. I'm pretty sure I've never beaten him. I've never beat Battle Network 5.
That's when you were, like, 13,
No, dude, that was when I was, like, 16 or 17, because I found all these games on the Visual Boy Advance and played them again. I kid you not. I think I've beaten... I'm also fairly certain that I have not beaten, what the heck is it called? Which one am I thinking of? 2. I don't think I've played 2.
Really?
Yeah, because I owned... Because, see, I bought 4 Red Sun, and I played it, and that's what started me playing them. Then I got 5, then I got 6. Then I was like, there's got to be more of them somewhere if there's a 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, or if there's a 4, 5, and 6. So then I found 3, and I bought 3, like, blue version or whatever it was. And then I never found 1 or 2. So when I got the Visual Boy Advanced, I downloaded 1 and I played it, but I think I just never played the other one.
When I originally started, my brother got 3 for his birthday, and that's, I don't know, I remember he finished it and just never touched it. That's what you generally do with the Game Boy Advance games. You beat the game and you almost never play it again.
I was the opposite. I played 4, 5, and 6 each, like, at least 3 or 4 times. Except I never beat 5. I always got to Nebula Gray and then thought, alright, time to play 6.
I'm gonna make sure to save it all the time.
Yeah, I remember you got, in 6.
I have to do, the quick saves.
Oh, yeah, you do, don't you?
Yep.
Mine, normal. RTK's, save thing is busted on his, whatever. He can't, what am I trying to say?
I can't save via the game. I don't know why. I've looked into trying to fix it.
Yeah.
I have to always do the stupid Visual Boy saving thing. It's really annoying. It makes it really difficult. There was one time we played for like an hour and a half, and I forgot to save it at the end of that. And that's also where I got screwed with Clown Man, because I went to fight him. I forgot there was a fight, and brought me all the way back to a partner game, and I was literally right behind you.
Yeah, you were right behind me, because I had just beaten Clown Man, I think, when that happened, and then you ended up being, oh, this is the game with the Buster-Ups, that's right, nice. You ended up, falling behind me by, like, half an hour, I think?
Uh-huh. And that's what really screwed me in the end. It was really close, for the most part, until that point.
You did pretty good at catching back up, though, because I don't think you fought Falzar. We're going to have to double-check, but I'm pretty sure you got to Clown Man, and that was the last boss you had to fight before getting to Falzar.
I don't want to break it to you, but I'm already in Psy City.
You're already in what?
Psy City.
Psy City?
Yeah. That's what it's called, right?
Oh, Psy Lab.
There you go.
Literally, as you were saying that, Psy Lab came up on Mega Man's text that I was skipping through, and I was like, he's talking about Psy Lab.
It's the same thing.
I just got done talking to the guy at the thing, so I'm heading to Psy Lab right now. I'm not gonna...
I'm in his car.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, get worried or anything. Wait, what have I gotta do? I gotta go talk to everyone first, apparently? I'm not gonna get very, worried about falling behind early, because it's really, like, when you get in the midpoint of the game, that's where it matters.
Indeed.
I can't wait until we eventually race...
There's an HP up over here.
I can't wait until we eventually race 3, and then as we race 3, I'll use, like, 4 episodes in a row to get the 4 Higsby chips that gives you the master element or whatever it's called. Did you ever do that?
Nope.
There are 4 chips you can get. They're all, like, worthless. It's like Salamander, some would move. It's one of each element.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're, like, all worthless on their own, but if you unison them, it, like, makes a 900 damage unavoidable attack.
Yeah, it's like Gaia...
Yeah, Gaia controller or something. Yeah. I really like... I feel like 1 and 2... I never played 2, so I can't say this for certain. I feel like, mechanically, like, game speaking, probably 1 and 2 are the weakest. 3 and onward are all solid, with 6 being the best.
I don't know. I think out of all of them, my favorite is probably 5.
That's fair. 5 is my second. I honestly think that it just goes in reverse order. Like, 6 is the best, 5th is second best, and then 3rd is yada yada. But I can understand liking 5 more. I love Liberation battles. It's the best thing about this game, without a doubt for me. And I love doing them. But,
they're fun. I wish I knew the ways to do them the easiest.
That's fair. I like figuring them out, though. They're a lot of fun for me. I enjoy them. They add a nice little twist to the Mega Man formula that adds more than the standard combat. But also, I just really love the Psy Beast unisons. They're so good.
Yeah, they're always great. Oh no, alarm! Emergency!
Yeah, you're ahead of me by, like, maybe 30 seconds.
Oh, we're only halfway through the video.
Yeah, I mean, it would be, like, impossible for for us to be, like, exactly on par with each other.
I also took some extra time and, like, went in to get some bug frags I knew were in there. I thought it was an HP memory, but I don't remember.
Race or not, I, like, never mess with bug frags. I'll go out of my way for an HP memory, but not bug frags.
I mean, I had a little bit of... I mean, in the beginning part's not gonna matter. I remember these guys looked so stupid when I was younger. I just thought they were...
Oh, the guys in the poison suits?
Yeah, the Nebula
Yeah,
agents,
the Nebula agents. Uh-huh. Do you know where to find the Nebula key in this game?
I don't remember, actually.
It's like when you're near the end game, you can find one of these guys hanging out on the island place, and he sells it to you.
Ah.
It's the only time I can ever find the evil team key in any of the Mega Man games.
I don't remember if I ever found it. I remember playing this game so much, I went to the... what's the dark area, or whatever it's called, towards the
Undernet?
end of the game? The Undernet, yes. And I tried to go and fight Bass, and he's so difficult.
Do you fight Bass in the Undernet in this game? I thought you fought Bass, you had to, like, get him to summon in a different area in this game.
You take him to the Undernet, you have to, like, collect a certain amount of chips or whatever, and you have to collect the entire amount of chips in the game until you get to Bass, and you refight, like, all the bosses from the game. So, like, what's the... Is he Cloudman, or is he...
Cloudman is in this game, yeah.
Yeah, you refight all the enemies from this game.
So it would be Blizzard Man, then Shade Man, then Cloud Man, then I think it's Cosmo Man? I know what he looks like, but I don't remember if his name is Cosmo or not.
So you fight them all again, and then towards the end you get to fight Bass EX. And I don't think you fight a normal form of Bass.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't remember.
I thought that there was some secret thing you did to unlock him to make him show up in maybe it's in the DS version. You get him to show up in AC/DC 3 by doing certain actions. I don't remember.
Sure.
I know that he's like a lot easier to fight in 6 because you can fight him as early as like your second cross.
Yeah, I remember you spent like 20 minutes because of how behind I was. Just fighting him. You almost beat him a couple of times too.
I didn't want to like finish the final area before you even got close to it, so I was like, you know what? He got screwed over by the Clown Man thing. Or Circus Man, whatever. I'll like take a video to let him catch up and just fight Bass. It was good times.
Rubbing salt in my wounds.
I was giving you a chance. You got unlucky by the save shenanigans, so I was like, you know what? I'll give you a chance to make up for just some bad luck.
Salt in the wounds, that's all it was.
It was mercy. Thanos,
really? It didn't feel like mercy.
Thanos-style mercy. Am I gonna be able to do this? I messed it up so hard. I tried to get a... It's really hard to get the perfect counter on these cannon dudes, but I tried to do it.
Yeah, you have to get it as they're locking onto you.
Yeah, I got hit just before I did.
I think for me.
It's like, also a lot of times, even when you get the counter, they hit you at the same time, so it eliminates it immediately.
Remember, never buy unlockers, because half the time they're worthless anyways.
Unlockers? Yeah, I never use them.
Yeah.
If I happen to find one and then I come across a purple thing, I'm like, well, let's see if it's a good thing, and then it's something stupid like Geyser. And I'm like, I'm never going to use Geyser.
No one cares about Geyser. I only use these chips to transform into Unison stuff.
Seriously.
Or is it called Unison in this one? I don't know what it's called.
I think it's Unison in this game, and then it's Cross in 6. I countered one of the Boom guys twice. Oh, that feels so good. The Quake dudes, whatever these guys are called.
What am I supposed to be doing in the AC/DC area right now? I just gotta find out what's happening on the net. Okay.
Oh, I think I pulled ahead of you.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm fighting the guy that's messing with the net.
Ah. I've been fighting all the enemies that I run into.
Me too, but like I haven't run into very many.
I've been running into quite a few. And I don't get very good chips most of the time anyway, so.
Yeah, me either. I've mostly gotten Zinni. I'm also like, it's partly because I'm playing poorly and so I'm not getting high busting levels. Because it's been so long since I played one of these games.
I've been getting nothing but chips.
I got a lot of Zenny. I just got a guard 1A. I'll probably put that in. Huh, it seems I've underestimated. Why am I reading the text?
I don't know.
It's been so long since I've done a versus of any kind. I've just been like, I'm so used to playthrough stuff.
Alright.
But yeah,
Like
I like absolutely love Liberation missions. Out of like all of the games, Liberation missions is my favorite like additional thing they've added in.
They were
From
cool.
1 through 6.
I like them.
They're a lot of fun. I enjoy them a lot. It's my favorite thing to do in this game.
Get the Buster up.
I didn't need to read that. That was a waste of my time. I should save the game to be safe, actually.
Woo! Hit him! Ah!
Wow, Lan just lied to his mother. What a horrible person. Oh no, Meilu, I gotta talk to her. Who named the characters in this game? Because Meilu's name is awful.
I always pronounced it Mile.
I always pronounced it Mael when I was really young, because I was like, that name is May, but why is there an L at the end? I think it's pronounced Meilu. I'm pretty certain.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how it's pronounced. And you can't trust the anime either, because they don't know half the time.
I can't remember the last time I watched the anime.
It was okay. It wasn't as.
It was alright. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't great.
I think it was on like Kids WB, so it wasn't as great as it could have been.
I remember watching the Japanese version.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I
remember
watched
that was one of the first things that I like watched the sub of instead of the dub. Was that, and then they were like just cursing in it. I'm like, Lan curses? Because in Japan it's not a big deal. I made it to Scilab.
I'm going there right now. I gotta talk to Mile.
How did I get ahead of you?
I don't know. I was doing something. I got a roll. Nice.
What have we got? Like 5 minutes left?
I don't know. It'll timer. Checking is gonna give me issues though.
Oh, don't
so
do it then. No.
It's like
I thought you would just have it right in front of you or something. I don't know exactly because
I have
like
to press a button.
I wasn't paying attention to when you started it, so like my OBS timer says we're at 23 minutes, but I know we spent a lot of time at the start introducing everything. Another thing we didn't mention about this in the beginning is that the way we're uploading this is all of the odd-numbered parts I upload, all of the even-numbered parts RTK uploads. So like part 135 is on my channel, part 246 is on his, and then so on and so forth. And that's how it goes. So, but we will both have a playlist on our individual channels that has every video in it. So you can easily... I just talked to this thing that I'm supposed to jack into like 7 times and was confused as to why I wasn't getting jacked in.
That's not what I wanted to jack into.
But anyways, so... the videos are uploaded, so like part 2, 4, and whatnot are not uploaded on my channel, while this one, part 1, is. But I will have the playlist on my channel that has mine and RTK's videos, so you can easily find them from either of our channels. So there shouldn't be, as long as you understand how playlists work on YouTube, you shouldn't have any trouble.
How the hell?
Oh no!
There we go.
Oh no, RTK! I don't remember the like 5-digit code at the end of this area. I used to have it memorized and I've forgotten.
Well, you got like 3 minutes, so...
Well, no, I'm not going to get there yet, because there are all the other ones to go through first. I remember a lot of the other ones.
Is it the same code every single time?
Yes, absolutely.
Random?
No, it is. This is a Game Boy game from like 2004. It does not have procedurally generated codes.
Ah.
According to number, that on the left is the days in a week. Middle is okay, so it's that. I got it.
And if the timer stops during a fight, we're allowed to leave the fight. We don't have to stop during the middle of a fight. That's a rule I forgot to mention earlier.
Don't we just go through the fight?
Yes. So you finish the fight. If you're in like a boss fight, you finish the boss fight.
I know that once or twice we had it where you just saved in the middle of a fight because we were having trouble syncing up the times. Because the thing is while someone is finishing their fight, especially a boss fight, you don't want the other person to just stop. They have to keep going.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, there's a 5-digit... I remember, like, all these except the 5-digit code at the end. I don't remember exactly what it is. I used to have it memorized. Just like in Network 6, I had the code memorized that you have to give it the boat because it's stupid. I don't know if you remember that or remember having trouble with it.
I don't really remember. All I remember is that the first code was super easy.
It was, in the boat code, it's like a 8-digit code where the way he said, the way he says
right.
it, it's like a 6 backwards, 7 from 2, then repeat or something. It's really like horrible, and I hate it.
I remember you told me it, and I was just like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I had it memorized, so that's how I got through it, and then I was like, I remember how frustrated this made me, so I'm just going to give it to RTK because it's awful.
Oh, please don't jack out. I don't want to jack out. Oh, there's an HP memory in this. I remember. I'm pretty sure that's an HP memory.
RTK, the one, I will say this, we're both fairly the same at the game, I would say. Some of us may have more strength than the other in certain things. I think I probably have a bit more of a strength in the puzzle-like aspects, but you absolutely have more strength in knowing where the HP memories are, because I do not know where, like, any of them are. If I find one, it's
where a good majority of them are,
yeah.
But I can't, like, just, like, if I'm in the area, I'll remember, oh, there's one somewhere around here. I don't know the exact point, but it's somewhere around here.
Yeah, if I find one, I'm lucky. I'm in a fight. What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I just got a Thunder P.
I'm literally about to kill this man. Alright, I'm out of my fight and getting my reward, and then I can save. Alright, I'm saving. Are you good?
Alright, yep, I saved.
Alright, so that's going to be the end of video 1. Like I said, video 2 will be on RTK's side. So definitely I'll have a playlist set up so you can easily find it on my channel if you need to. I also have RTK in my suggested channel, so you can find him. Definitely go and subscribe to him because these videos are going to be going live on his channel as well. We haven't discussed how we're going to be doing the upload schedule yet. I think we used to do it like every other day. One of us would upload one, but we'll see. You'll know how it goes when we start uploading them. It'll probably be something similar to that. But anything you want to say before we go, RTK?
No, just remember to like and subscribe to videos, or hold on, smash the hell out of that like button!
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe the series isn't going to last that long. But, thank you all for watching. Again, go and check out RTK. He does a lot of great stuff, too. He does videos very similar to me in the way he records them and uploads them, and the same kind of style of games as well. He does a bit more FPS stuff like Destiny, but he also does a lot of RPGs. He did Xenoblade X, which he actually enjoyed the game as far as I know, so maybe you'll like his playthrough more than you like mine, where I didn't enjoy it. But,
excuse you, Xenoblade 2. How
did I
you
say Xenoblade X?
Like Xenoblade X, yes
I
you did.
say Xenoblade X every time, man. I made that mistake in my playthrough so much. It's so hard not to, because Xenoblade X was the second of the Chronicles games, but they called it X, and then they called Xenoblade Chronicles 2 what they did. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We will see you in part 2 and beyond, hopefully. And until then, farewell.
Goodbye.